Welcome back, guys. Today is gonna be fixing up the sled. It has no faults, but you can see here it got some small damage. So I bought a new headlight. Also have the tail light, which is damaged. Got a new one. I don't have the bar right now. I'm also not gonna change it yet, because if I hit something, it actually works. The lights work still, so I'm just gonna wait with it. But I have a new one. Also got some new parts. Got a new belt, so I have a spare one. Boots to the skis, down in between the sled and the ski, and also smaller stuff like these one are broken to the panel, so I got new ones. And I'm gonna try to glue this piece in just back here. I think that's gonna work. But we're also gonna replace the silencer to a GGB or MBRP can. I got both, so I'm gonna see which one fits, and if both fit, I think I'm gonna go with the MBRP. But we're gonna start by removing the hood first to change the headlamp, just because now it's collecting all sorts of things, and it just doesn't look that good when it's broken. So we're gonna take off the whole hood, replace that, and then it's also much easier to get to the can, so we can check that out. So it's quite easy. You just need one it's a Torx screwdriver. You remove two bolts holding the instrument cluster in. On both sides. You're supposed to just remove it like that and take out remove the connector to the display, which is easy. Then you can also just pull that out, put that aside for now. Then you have two screws on each side, one here and one on the opposite side, which has a washer. And then you have the boot to the intake, which is down in the over the clutch cover. So I'm just gonna remove that. You can also remove the wiring to the light, and it's also like a sensor or something like that in here. Then you have the whole cluster or wiring out of the way, like that. You also have two screws up here. In total it should be 6 screws that you have to remove, and the one to the air intake boot, which you just have to loosen, which is a fat screwdriver if I'm right. like so. Oh. So, look at this. The plug to the it's a EGT or exhaust gas temperature sensor has fallen out and melted into the pipe here. I have no code, engine code or something like that, and it runs just like it should. But I think that's the one laying down here. So we're gonna try to get that out without damaging the cable and screwing it back in. So, just gonna take a screwdriver and carefully try to get off. I might have to I don't want to destroy the wire, because at least on the other models it's quite expensive, the sensor. And there we have it. Simply come loose. I'm gonna take some new, I might even have this this shroud, so I'm gonna try to find that, but also gonna take some electrical tape and put it back in all the way. Yes. Other than that, it looks good. I think so. And I actually haven't got any fault codes, which I previously got when it fell out of an E-Tech 800 I had. The same happened, it fell out, but then I got the engine code. So I'm not sure why I haven't got that, but I might get even better performance out of the sled when I put it back in, because of course exhaust gas come out of there, and the computer might limit the engine to some factor just because it's not completely right all the way. So, I just made another discovery. The whole pipe seems to be a little bit loose, as you can see. And that's due to, underneath here, you have a, you have like a pin sticking out, and you have an attachment from the exhaust, the pipe, into that. I don't know if it's supposed to be a bushing. It's just a big hole that it's supposed to be in, but it's worn out, and I think it's supposed to be a bushing there to keep it a little bit more in place. So when I'm removing the exhaust out here, I'm just gonna remove the whole exhaust and look at it, and in case I'm just gonna make a bushing out of something. When I first have it out, it's always good to just do it right. We're just starting by removing the pipe here. Okay. Okay, you have one a screw down there and something down there. $10mm. got it out. I'm also just going to remove the sensor, which you probably should do beforehand, like that. Then you have this bolt, which sits in here. I'm not sure what this is for. Something just lying there. I'm just gonna get the other cans just to see which one actually fits. Because there was some differences between them. This one is gonna fit. That's the GGB. And then you have the MBRP, which also fits, just in another way. I did some sound comparison on YouTube, like other people have made, and the weight is just in my hands, very, very close to each other. I'm not sure if you can see, but these two, I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna go with a MBRP just because on the video it sounded maybe a little bit better, but I think that's very just preference. I think I actually get a little bit more engine room using that one, even though I'm gonna say that the GGB actually fits better in the sled due to its you can see in the bottom here, this one is a little bit curved here, so I think it like sits better down in the sled. So it's gonna be like that, I believe. I think that's gonna be good. And in worst case, I can just replace them or change them out. Yes, we're going on MBRP this time. So, but we're gonna remove the whole pipe because I saw that thing that I wanted to look at. So it's just to get to the clamps down there. Should not be the hardest part, but the last one is just a little bit tricky to get to. With this tool, so I'm gonna find something else. Try to with that. That worked. Now we can just remove the whole thing, like so. And here you can see what I mean. This one. It's been welded here. I'm not sure if that is from the factory or aftermarket. The crack is at least down here. I can see it's like a crack, but it's not a crack, it's just a split. It's a straight down split. So I actually think that is from the factory. It's still good there. And I can't see any other damage or something like that, which is very good. Okay, so if I turn you guys around, you might be able to see what I mean. You can see here, that hole, I think it's supposed to be a bushing or something in there. You can at least just see that it's been worn out here. So I'm gonna look into that just to see if I can find something to put in. I just made this quick sketch. I'm gonna try to make it out of that. Just gonna make a bushing, and in the end gonna have a pin or something so it just can't get off. So we're gonna try. A little bit more. Then we go to 12. And I'm gonna go to 13 just to be sure. Like that. This is how it turned out. It's just a bushing here, and then I put like this locking washer, and I made like a little space for it to go in between there, and then I just take some copper wire to hold it back, together. It was holding itself, but in time it doesn't loosen up. So I actually want to just try it now. I think it looks really good. So we're gonna test. Maybe this is all it needs. Let's see. Like that. So it slides right in. I think this is as good as I can get it, as long as it's making a good fit back there, but it's all the way at least. And then I need the bushing. Just like that. Like so. And then I can take this one. Try to find the hole there. Then I can take the two springs. Put on. just like so. Then I can tighten the can down. Just like so. It's all nice there, and I can also remove and put over the exhaust sensor. So that's it for today. At least we got to replace the headlamp. It looks really good, even though it's used. You can see how much it just like shines. Got a new can on, and now I'm gluing this part, trying to glue that back together. So I'm gonna let it sit for or over the night. But the can is on, a lot more noise, so I'm not sure if I want to keep it there, but I at least want to try it. But I think we're gonna wait with the light in the back, just because I'm probably gonna go around and we'll just destroy it again. So we're gonna wait with it. But we also have to remove this and then push the panel a little bit out to replace these ones. So I'm just gonna wait until that sets. So I'm gonna do that later. But thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.